Oh, All right. So we'll see how much we edit of this. So good morning, everybody. I am Ronald Young II, aka Ron Young, aka for all of you Instagram people, Ron Strikes Again. Coach Ron, more importantly, and that's the reason why we're here. So today we are starting off our podcast, and the title of the podcast, based on the People's Choice, thanks to all my lovely friends and family and students who I believe are also my combat family. They have voted for the title of the bonus round. I've been coaching since 2013. And over time, I have added more elements to my coaching style. And one of the elements that I've added that I feel like has been the strongest based on the feedback that I've gotten from my students is positive reinforcement. And that positive reinforcement, it comes during class, but it also comes at some point. I really made it the last part of class. So everybody that comes to class, like from the moment you walk through the door or the moment that I walk through the door to the moment we start our warm-ups and then we start doing different drills, I look at people's body language to see if it is different from the last class. And usually it kind of tells me, like, your body doesn't lie. You know, your body can tell what you're going through, whether you're stressed, whether you're angry, whether you're upset, whether you are tired. That's usually one of the easiest indicators, is if you're exhausted. And then by the end of class, I usually take all that information and then I would give a life lesson, which eventually I called it the bonus round. And what I would usually do is I would set a clock. I would put the clock on the wall and I would start it and I would let it count down. And then while it's counting down, I would inspire the class to my best ability. And some of those days were rougher than others, because some of the days was me kind of pouring my heart out about some of the things that I was learning through life as a young man, as a young Black man, as a young man of color, whatever words that you want to use. And in my now 38 years of life, I definitely feel like the older we get, the more we need inspiration and positive encouragement. Because as we get older, I feel like you are more told what you don't do well or what you need to improve on, or you know, the mistakes you made. It seems like all of those things are heightened as opposed to the value that you bring to the room. And if you think about it, like for jobs or relationships, like, your value is graded. And if you're determined the most valuable asset, so to speak, out of those that have applied for the position, this is especially applicable for online dating. But if you're deemed most valuable or a worthy investment, you're selected. So you think to yourself, like, hey, like, if I'm selected, especially if there was a application process, why do I feel like I'm the least desired? And that's something that when I coach class, like, I want you to feel the exact opposite. I want you to feel valued. I want you to feel important. It's not babysitting, because I'm not into babysitting grown adults, but there's nothing wrong with encouraging someone to smile, letting them know that it's going to be okay, letting them know that they are stronger than they thought that they were, and also acknowledging that they're going through something, but still challenging them to be better in a positive way. not on some, I don't care what you're going through, but more so on the aspect of, I know that you're going through this, but let me give you some of the tools and encourage some of the tools that are needed for you to get stronger, for you to be better, for you to show yourself that you are not what other people have deemed you to be. And that's kind of what this show is going to be about.